floor is yours, sir.
Thanks, Mr. Chair. My first question to Dr. Ferguson, considering, the misinformation campaign, some people have been calling for censorship. Do you think that would backfire if the government were to engage in censorship?
Definitely it's going to backfire. As I've said, I don't agree that disinformation campaigns, and they're not all coming from Russia, and issues about our information campaigns as well, has that much of a significant impact in terms of exploiting social differences.
Thank you. I've always felt that the best way to fight misinformation is to fight with true information. So I'd ask the same question to Dr. Kitchen. Do you think that it would be more effective to fight misinformation with a vigorous campaign of putting forward true information, or do you think censorship would be effective, or would it backfire?
I think certainly providing true information is always a good strategy, but for true information to be effective, it has to come from institutions that people trust. And so maintaining that trust in institutions through transparency, as Dr. Hubert mentioned, is vitally important.
And would censorship undermine trust in those institutions, you think?
Quite possibly.
Thank you. And with my remaining 1 minute or so, I'm just amazed. North America, we have such a superiority in information technology. Obviously, got to work on improving that. Militarily, with our allies, we have tremendous. This is for Dr. Ferguson. We have also tremendous superiority. I'm amazed to see, the footage out of Ukraine, their superior technology being shot down by relatively cheap technology like manpads and javelins. Wondering though, the missing piece, economic security. It seems like we have a gaping hole when Europe is completely dependent upon oil and gas from Russia and copper and palladium. What do you think the government could have been doing better for the last 20 years in this country, multiple governments, to address that economic insecurity?
I don't know if there's much the government could have done. And remember, we're living in a world of globalization, and this is the downside of globalization. And it's not just about Russian resources being provided to the Europeans, but how that whole international marketplace is structured and works out. Certainly, we could have been more aware of the potential, and I don't think a great deal of attention has been paid because we tend to see globalization as good in economic terms.
Thank
but
you.
We didn't pay attention to security.
Thank you very much.